The federal government has renewed commitments to improve the nation's gross domestic product and create an enabling environment for investment and businesses to thrive in the country. The Minister of Information and National Orientation, Alhaji Mohammed Idris, said that these while briefing State House correspondents shortly after the inaugural meeting of Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council, PEBEC. He said that President Bola Tinubu has so far demonstrated the political will to enhance the fortune of the country. The Enabling Business Environment Secretariat, EBES, is the operational arm of the Environment Council, assisting the MDAs to implement the reform agenda of the Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council.
You recall that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been talking about improving the business environment in this country. This is one of the modest efforts that has been done. Today, the Vice President, His Excellency Kashim Shettima, launched this. This is the third cohort. You recall that it started actually in the last administration. Nigeria is gradually seeing in the last 10 years a decline in our GDP, over $140 billion in the last 10 years. So this is an attempt to bring that back. Of all the big businesses in Africa, over those businesses that have crossed the $1 billion mark, only a few of them, less than 30, are in Nigeria. That represents only 7%. So this attempt is to improve Nigeria's position so that business environment in Nigeria will become very friendly for investors to come, and then that will lead to economic prosperity for our dear country. What is done differently is bigger. Number one is a bigger political will. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is determined. Of course, it was conceived like you said earlier, but President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is determined to ensure that businesses return to their rightful places in this country. Recall what I told you, about $140 billion have been lost in the last 10 years. Our positioning is still very low. We are 7% for those businesses that are doing over $1 billion and above. And so this is an attempt to bring that back to our country and in turn create employment for our teeming young population. And then at the end of it all, we have economic prosperity for our country.